I woke up today and this was not on the agenda. I didn't think I was going to be able to get the resources as quickly as I did. But as luck would have it, God woke up today and He told me, you know what? You're going to do this. What is this, you might be asking? Well, I'm part of a Discord server, and I was dared by the gracious community to devour Oreos and Kit Kats in the similar manner of the one known as mom0ki, or as some people might want to refer to her, Caitlin Myers. If they do, they're in denial, but some people do that. Crazy concept, I know. But as you see here, I don't have notes. I don't have a script for this. This is just the instructions I was given from the community on how to devour these bad boys. See if you can see that there. Oh, it's reversed. Look at that. Fuck me. Anyway, what we're going to need first is the ingredients. You're probably asking, where are they? Patience. It's coming. You're going to have to roll with this a little longer. Patience. So we got the Oreo and we got the Kit Kat. Okay. Now here's what I'm gonna do. In order to eat the Kit Kat, first you have to take it out of the wrapper. I know a lot of people might find this controversial, but I, for one, like my Kit Kats wrapperless. No metal. Hopefully my cat's gonna eat this. And for simplicity's sake, I'm going to devour one of these Kit Kats and one of these Oreos in this similar fashion. I'm sorry, I just realized my mom was making some chicken today, and she usually likes to put the raw chicken on one plate and then, like, use the tongs to cover it back and forth and, put the tongs on the plate and stuff. And I'm thinking that she might have put those dirty tongs on this particular plate along with the raw chicken. So if that's the case, props to her. Let's get this going. Our ingredients here first say, okay, so this is from Tiger, by the way. It says, well, it begins with the mindset of abnormality. Once you're there, I want you to suck all of the chocolate of a Kit Kat outer shell. Once adequately desiccated, you can proceed to separate the soggy wafer layers for some reason and individually eat each one. Okay, so based on this, okay, so I'm supposed to suck all the chocolate off. I'm not much of a sucker. I haven't sucked on very many things in life, so this is gonna be a bit of a challenge. But for the Discord community, I figured I'd get this out of the way. So here we go.
And on a lighter note, we have a new addition to the zoo. Last night at 3 a.m., a female baby tiger was born, and both mother and child are reportedly doing just fine.
So I have the two wafers. See if you can see this better. Of Kit Kats. About 90% of the chocolate sucked off. Again, I'm not much of a sucker, right? I didn't grow up sucking on lollipops. I more so grew up just sucking at life, but that's a different story. So, according to Tiger's instructions, separate the soggy wafer layers for some reason and individually eat each one. Well, these are not soggy. I may not have sucked like I promised, but I did get the wafers. I mean, look how naked these bad boys are. They're more naked than that time I took out the trash naked when I was 10 years old before I took a shower. My dad was pissed. I actually walked out that door there. But I think once that's out of the way, I could eat the Kit Kats, or the wafers, should I say. So, I guess I'll just have at it. Originally, my mom didn't want a second child. I'm the younger brother. But because my family kept begging for a second one, she had one. But had it not been for their convincing begging, I was not going to be born. So, drink that in as I drink in this Oreo. So, I'm going to try my best to pronounce this one's name here. It's a good friend of mine. Paparalon. Thank you for the instructions, by the way. You can see that here. Well, you can't see it because reverse, but if you don't know how to read reverse, then you might just want to quit life. Says here, then grab a small plate and fill it with water. Then grab an Oreo and, in an act of violation to human rights, dip in one side first. Wait until it's very soggy, then turn it to repeat the other side. He also told me to spit on my ancestors first before I did this, but what he doesn't realize is that every day I wake up in my existence, I spit on my ancestors just by existing. So that's already out of the way. I got that all taken care of. So I don't have a plate of water. I don't think the water would hold in this Dixie plate here, let alone hold in the possibility of the fact that I have raw chicken grease and raw chicken juice on this plate, but here we are. But I did have a cup of water here. Nice Jack Frost looking thing from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I have not seen this movie, by the way, so if y'all have seen it, let me know how it is. Grab a small plate and fill it with water, then grab an Oreo and, an act of violation to human rights, dip in one side first, wait until it's very soggy, then turn it to repeat the other side. Well, without further ado, oh god, I kind of don't want to do this. This seems like unsafe, but here we are. It's 2021. What have you. We are dipping the Oreo in some water. I wonder if I'll get bonus points if I drink the water. You tell me that down below. It's a waiting game. We're going to wait until it's very soggy. The instructions were made very clear. And wait until it's very soggy. So here we go. You know, this actually reminds me, in 3rd grade, I broke my pencil during what we call the tax test. I don't know if y'all have standardized testing where you're from, but basically it's like the test to get into the next grade, if you will. So, true story, I broke my pencil at around question 13, so I literally got up in front of everybody and sharpened the pencil. Then I sat back down. Oh god. You know, I woke up today and I chose violence, apparently. Oh, Lord. Some of it got in the water. I'm not drinking that. I might, actually, knowing me. So that's one side. Okay, I want to grab and put the other side, but it's going to be soggy. Wait. They didn't say I had to do both sides simultaneously. I can still bite this side, right? Let's try it out. You know, the Kit Kat wasn't so bad, but this is on a whole nother level. It's wet. It doesn't feel right. It does not feel good. But after a while, it kind of does feel good. Maybe this was my calling, my existence, if you will. I'm going to do my best to dip the other side, but this thing is actually, you can't see it, but it's falling apart in me. Like the chocolate is meshing in with my fingers, and my fingerprints are getting in. Alright, I know the instructions said to wait till it's very soggy, but this shit is already soggy enough. So bottoms up, right? I mean, what better way to start my mukbang channel, right? Every ounce of me wants to die. But then I take a bite and I don't want to die. And now some of the Oreo got in the Kit Kat. Not only did an Oreo get on the Kit Kat, but some cat hair did too. And my cat is nowhere, well, my cats are nowhere nearby. Alright, bonus round. I'm going to dip the Kit Kat in some water, actually. Bottoms up, right? As they say in the Middle East, eat the goddamn Kit Kat. I have even more regret than actually just choosing to wake up this morning. Mm. I don't know if I want to eat the one with cat hair on it. I'm not even gonna dip. I'm just gonna eat the Kit Kat like as it should be eaten, the way Caitlin would want me to eat it. Oh, I failed at even doing that, and the Kit Kat is like all demolished now. My God. Mm. All right. Well, I think that'll do it here. We've been going for 12 minutes now. I'll probably edit this down a little bit before y'all get to see this. Proof that I ate an actual Kit Kat, and proof that I'm real. I'm gonna take a sip of this here dirty chocolate water here. Wow, I do not want to do this. Fuck. Okay, I need to. Fuck me. Okay, let's do this. I think on that note, I can probably pass away peacefully in my sleep. I'm not eating this Kit Kat. It's got cat hair on it. Well, actually, I might eat this part here. For more content like this, don't subscribe. Don't. Because you'll just regret it. But if you're looking for a good time, be sure to check out mom0ki on Twitch. And she makes music. She makes really good music. Music that, honestly, you'll be listening to it and you'll be like, yo, this is music to my ears. I'm going to level with you. You and me. You can't see the top part of my head because my camera's cutting me off. But, you know, deep down, I wake up and I tell myself I'm going to try. I may not actually succeed, but I'm going to try to make this a good day, right? Because no one ever wants to have a bad day. People want to wake up and have some sense of purpose and like control over their lives. And when I woke up today at the crack of noon, I had that control. But as the Kit Kat and Oreo is making its way down my gullet, I'm realizing that I'm losing that control more and more. And now I'm having these tendencies. I wanna watch like every single Frozen movie that's ever been made. I also want to get some salt and like put on a spoon and grab a Chips Ahoy cookie and put the salt on the Chips Ahoy cookie. You may be asking why I want to do this, but the question is why not?